Hey guys, Kyle here, and today I want to go over how to make minecarts invisible while keeping other minecarts still visible. So this is a resource pack and data pack made by Misode from way back when, and essentially this video just serves as an explanation for how it works and an installation tutorial because his files are kind of not put together for better or worse. Anyways, so essentially what this resource pack does is it makes every minecart in your world invisible, and then it makes the very specific ones visible. So we'll go over the details of that after I get into the installation tutorial. So if you're just here to install this and you don't care how it works, go ahead and drag the Misode's Invisible Minecarts 21 DP into your data packs folder. Then go into your resource packs folder and drag the Misode's Invisible Minecarts 21 RP into your resource packs, and then go ahead and type /reload on your world, and then also go into your resource packs and make sure you equip the Misode's Invisible Minecarts 21 RP resource pack. Now for some of you more advanced users, if you want to just merge this with your current resource pack and data pack, you just have to go into this folder in the resource pack, take a look at the fact that you have this in the atlases, and you need to copy this into your block atlases if you already have one. If you don't, make it right now. Then, and make sure that you, if you have like a block atlas with a bunch of stuff, just append it with a comma at the end, just like that. Then if you want to use this, you also need to have the block state folder with command block, and you need to just copy this JSON file into there. And then you also have to put these JSON files under models block minecart. And then under textures block, you need minecart, you need to put minecart.png, and under entity, you need to put this one. And that's it. You just merge the files essentially. And then inside data packs, if you want to have this work, you're going to need to go into the Minecraft tags namespace and add an entity type called minecarts.json to yours. And then inside of your own namespace where you have a tick MC function, you just need to paste this line, and then you need to create a new file called invisible minecarts, change the namespace right here, and put the this in the file. So that's kind of all the steps you need to do to merge it with your current one if you're trying to, I don't know, put out one combined data pack and resource pack for your entire project. Now we're going to get into kind of how this works, just kind of a brief description. It's not very complicated. Essentially what we're doing is we're making the entity texture of the minecart this, which is absolutely nothing. Then we're giving ourselves a new texture right here, which looks like this, which looks like our minecart. And so we are removing the texture from all minecarts, but then we are adding that texture back inside of these JSONs. And then we are assigning these JSON models, which have that minecart model, to the command block.json. Okay. And then finally, inside our data pack, every tick it will go to minecarts that do not have a tag, and it will run this function. And when it runs this function, it will give them the tag, so it only runs it once. And what it'll do is it will give them a block display, and that block display is going to be the correct one, which will make the minecart physically look like what we expect it to be. So basically this exploits the trick where when I summon a minecart, I can put a block inside the minecart. We can take a look at what this is like. If we go onto the MC Stacker website, we type in minecart or any minecart really, and then we go ahead and do display tile true, and then we do display state, and we make this, I don't know, TNT, or I don't know, let's do cake, okay? So if I summon this minecart with everything disabled, you'll see that it is a minecart with a cake in it, right? So essentially all we do here is we abuse the fact that we can put a block in here, and we abuse the fact that the command block can have multiple different models for each one. And so we just give it the proper one, which gives us our entire model back. So that is essentially how it works. There may be some bugs in 1.21 in how it operates. And also you may notice that it was not, that spawners and command blocks were not implemented. That was probably because there is a lot of things to account for with these two blocks in terms of making the model look correct. And so like spawners would be impossible because you can't put a mob in there. In command blocks, there would just be a whole bunch of combinations that you would have to account for. And ultimately, all this is supposed to do is make the resource pack compatible with survival. And this essentially accomplishes that. If you just want to make a minecart invisible and you don't care about having minecarts used anywhere else, then obviously you can throw away the data pack and throw away all the files except for just this invisible entity texture. But that is kind of just depending on your application. I still like being able to use minecarts. And so if I summon a minecart, a normal minecart, it will also still work. And so this allows me to use minecarts like I intended. Other kind of interesting notes is this is kind of an irreversible data pack in a way. I mean, as long as the minecarts are in your spawn chunks, you could uninstall it, but basically it's an uninstallable resource pack data pack combo because it puts those tile entities in the back of all minecarts that exist in the world. You would have to revert that by removing the tile entity, and so that could cause some compatibility issues, but it's just good to be aware of exactly what it's doing. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. Maybe a GUI tutorial soon in the future, and in that video I will then just reference this video, so it'll be a little bit shorter, which is probably a good thing. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.